into mum's role.
Yeah, on the last one left.
And what I'm being shown here is that this has been quite a hard transition. So in many ways, not just from the grief, but from the fact of, oh shit, this is me. This is me now, like the head of the family energy is what I'm kind of feeling here. So I'm just getting this feeling coming forward for you personally that's just coming up and just showing me, I'm getting the energies forward of just what you've gone through, all the stuff that's sort of come from that. And so, you know, my condolences. I'm feeling that it's been quite like a shock to the system. I'm not saying this to upset. It was just kind of like there was this expectation, but then it all kind of, I feel like, happened very quickly. As you know, I don't know anything about your circumstances in regards to losing mum. But what I'm showing here is that it was like expected, but all too soon at the same time, if this makes sense.
Yeah, it certainly does. I saw her on the Friday and Saturday morning. I got the phone call to say she'd gone, just like that.
Yeah,
No
I'm
warning,
sorry.
no nothing.
Yeah, I'm
Just
so
like that.
sorry. Now, I'm feeling, did your mum have like an emphysema or like a CPOD? Because the lung thing here is really, really relevant, but I'm also feeling the linkage to the heart.
Yeah, because she smoked like a trooper, and we kept telling her that she'd got to pack them up. And she used to say, "Oh, I'm packing my cigarettes up." Her breathing used to be awful, and the cough was terrible. But she'd never go to the doctors to get it checked out.
Okay. So what I'm feeling here is though that this had been going on for quite some time, and what she's actually showing me is that like there was this conversation and this had been going on for 15 years. Why am I hearing 15 years?
Because she just constantly suffered with it. Everyone was telling her to do this and do that to make her health better, but she was so stubborn, she just wouldn't take no notice of anybody. And subsequently, this is what the result of it all, sadly.
And what does May mean here to mum?
My mum passed in May.
Okay, and was this towards the end of May?
Yep, 30th. Sorry, shouldn't have said that.
That's all right.
I'm a good mod me, and I give you all the bloody information. There's me telling everybody not to, and I'm doing it right here live.
Okay, so she's mentioning May, and there was someone though with her. You said that you got the phone call, but I'm feeling that there was a female with her when she passed.
Yeah, my sister-in-law found her on the brink. She was on the brink, and my sister-in-law went round there for a visit, and that was her who found her.
Okay, because she's showing me that she had a female with her when she passed. A woman I'm being shown here, and
She's coming here.
all right. Now, this is something else that's been shown. Had she started speaking a lot about your father?
Yes, yes, yeah. Ever since the day he passed, she was never the same. And she spoke about him constantly, and I mean constantly.
Now, she's actually like saying how she knew that her time was coming. Had she told you about this? Not to upset you, but she was very aware of this. She had him coming forward to her. She knew that her time was coming. This did not come for a surprise for her.
No, we used to go up the cemetery every day to where my dad is asleep, and then as we left, she used to pat his headstone and say, I won't be long.
Oh, bless. Because what she's showing me is that she wasn't, she knew it was coming and she wasn't fearful of this, and she wants you to know that, and that she was ready is also what I'm feeling here for her. So she struggled for a long time with this chest issue.
Yeah, constantly, years I'm talking about, but she would never go and get it checked out.
And what she's showing me is that she actually really didn't have the best quality, because she was always having breathlessness issues. Did you see that? Because it was like everything was a real effort.
Yeah, because I used to be her carer, and I saw her every day. And I used to say, Mum, we really need to go and get this checked out. Oh, I'm ready to snuff it, she used to say. So she knew herself. And on the day before she passed, she sent everybody home, and she's never done that.
She knew. And so I'm feeling that she's trying to sort of say that she was ready, and like for her, she felt like this was her time. And she definitely had seen this coming, and she also had been feeling more of your dad around. I feel that she was really connecting in more with your dad towards this time.
Yeah.
Now, would it be right as well that you ended up having a dream about both your mum and dad after she had passed, of them reunited together?
Yeah, and that was the funny, strange thing was, I got a picture sent to me out of the blue, from someone I haven't seen for years, and that was a picture of my mum and dad. And I thought, oh, I'm going to get that picture blown up and put on the wall. And the same night, I dreamt of them sitting together in reality.
So this felt very real. This was called a visitation dream. She's telling me that her and your dad let you know in a dream that they were back together and that they came forward for you.
Yeah, because she always used to say, I just want to be with your dad. I just want to be with your dad. And I used to say, Mum, you will do one day. And then suddenly I had this dream, and they're sitting on a bench, and he's got his arm round the back of her shoulder. So finally she got to be with the man she always wanted to be with.
And you knew that this was more than a dream.
Of course, to me it was as clear as I'm looking at you now on this screen.
It was a visitation. She's confirming this. So, she showed me that you'd had this dream of them together reunited in a dream. So she could have, there's a lot of people here, unfortunately, that haven't had a visitation dream, would love to have a visitation dream. So this is a really nice evidence fact that she's bringing forward, that as a reassurance, like she knows you had this, and she definitely orchestrated that when she crossed over to let you know that they were reunited. Now,
yeah, because I used to laugh with her on a Monday morning. She used to say, you spoke to your lady yesterday on a Sunday. So I said, yes, her name's Cindy and she's in Australia, and yes, I have spoken to her. I say, when that's your time, Mother, to pop off? As she used to say, I say, make sure you come back and you find Cindy for me. All right, I promise I will. I say, make sure you do. And what has she done this morning, Cindy? What has she done this morning?
Well, we've opened up to allow her to come forward, and she is. And she's showing me that she was quite tough, with tough love. Was she tougher than your dad? I'm feeling your dad was a lot softer than her.
Definitely. We always used to say, I can't see how they've been married over 60 years, because they were like chalk and cheese. My dad, you could get away with anything. Oh, no, not with my mother, mate. You couldn't even look her in the face and she knew you were lying. She was the one you had to watch. Not me dad. He was like a big old teddy bear, but not me mother. No way did you get away with it.
She's showing me that she was really tough and could be tough love, and also almost to the fact sometimes that it was like going beyond to the fact that she could come across mean is what she's showing me, but she's showing me that she loves you fiercely and was what she considers a very good mum, because she would never want any harm to be done to you, and that's why she was so strict and
Yeah, that's why I think my mother prepared me all my life for what I was going to go through. And I only got through these things because my mother had prepared me tough what I was going to have to face in future life, which I didn't know at the time. You just think, oh, mum's being mean again. But she helped me get through the worst time in my life.
Aww. Very strong woman. And it's interesting because this thread of women on that line of the family, there's a strong link. There's this strong, there's this strong, I don't know, essence of strong women. I don't know. This is the feeling that I'm kind of getting through here. She's also saying for me to mention the 8th. What's the 8th?
My oldest grandson's birthday, the 8th, August.
And that's coming up. All right. So this is, I'm feeling like there's some sort of real importance around this. Is this a milestone?
Yeah, my oldest grandson's hitting his 16th birthday, and a few weeks later, that's my son's 21st anniversary since his passing, and we've got a big party to celebrate his life as well on the 21st year.
Okay. All right. So, and what does the 17th mean? Because while we're talking about dates.
17th.
I'm hearing something to do with January.
No, I can't think what that could be at the minute, Cindy. January 17th.
17th of January, I just heard. Can you write that down and have a little look into that?
Yeah, I'll definitely write it down.
All right. I'm being shown a white box near a photo. And I'm being shown that this is in the room that you're in right now. What's this right in front of you?
A white box. I've got a white chest, a small white chest on my coffee table.
Have you got a photo right next to it of Mum?
No, that's of her dad and me holding me as a baby. My mum's photo is in a white frame next to me on the other shelf.
Look beyond in the same direction. What's that? I'm being shown.
I've got a white photo frame in in a box on the front of it, like a tissue. It's a white tissue box, and on the top is a photo where you can put a photo, and that's a picture of my son.
This is what's being shown right now. And that's in your line of sight?
As I look straight ahead, I'm now looking straight at it.
Okay. Spirit's bringing my attention to this at the moment. And what's this thing hanging off the side of it?
There's a bit two big white roses either side that drape down and they light up at night time.
Is it hanging off the edge of it?
Yeah, I had to tape it round because they were separate and I decided to put these rose lights round it. So I've had to wrap it round and tape it down. And then at night time I switch it on so it's all lit up.
Okay, so you can definitely see what they're showing me in front of you now.
Yeah, and it's always on the floor. No one knocks it off, Cindy. And it's always on the floor. I've got no pets. The grandchildren don't go near it because they don't go near my personal stuff. And I'll get up in the morning and it's on the floor. And I tell them, will you pag it up? It's constantly on the floor. And I think, I know you're here. I've got goosebumps now, Cindy. I know she's here. Or one of them's here.
Has this been happening more since Mum's passed?
Yes, because I always used to think that was my son doing it or my dad doing it because they were both jokers. And that's still happening. So that's one of them three doing it.
Now, there's also a photo of Mum near there.
Yep, right next to me now. I've just put it in a frame.
Why am I hearing black and white?
Because my grandson, but these are the cards we had for my mum's funeral, and my eldest grandson made them. And they're white, and all the writing is in black on them. So they are black and white.
Okay. Did your mum have a squinty eye? I'm not being funny.
Oh, Cindy, yes, she did. She suffered with her eyes. And one eye was like, we used to take the mick out of her, but one eye closed. She had one eye wide open and the other one was closed. And I was forever getting her eye appointments. And we'd get to the day, now I'm not going, they're not messing with my eyes.
She was always...
And that was always watering.
Always squinting one way.
Squinty eye was always watering. And I used to say to her, I can make you the appointment. We can go and get this checked out. No, I'm not going for no bloody appointment, she used to go.
She's showing me this. She's trying to give me more evidence just in regards of things that you're going to know, that she's trying to show you that she's around. So she's physically around, showing me things in my clairvoyance, my mind's eye, in regards to what's in front of you, however many miles you are across the world from me right now. Also, she's showing me just some things about herself. Now, what I'm also being shown is this stubbornness around these long fingernails.
Mm-hmm.
Very strong. And what I'm being shown here is that they weren't like a flat nail bed long. Did her nails curl right over that way?
Yes, they did for her age, and I was forever doing them for her. But she could put her thumbnail in a screw, tighten it up, and we couldn't get it undone with a screwdriver. That was her main thing, her nails. Everyone commented on her nails. And you would not know that, Cindy.
No.
No way.
And I'm also being shown that she would hide something in her right sock down by her ankle on the outer side. What's this?
Yeah, in the bottom of her sock, she used to keep all her loose notes. And I used to tell her, come on, I'm going to do your feet today. No, that's all right. And then we found out why.
She'd be sticking money down
in her sock. And the other one was in the one of her pockets. She used to keep a loose coin in there. And that used to annoy me because she'd sit there twiddling it all day. But she kept money in her socks. Not under the mattress, Not in a cupboard, not in a box, in her socks.
But she would wear the sock with it in it.
Yeah, I used to buy her the socks because she used to say, "Oh, my socks are looking a bit tatty. Can you buy me some more socks?" "What do you want new socks for then, mother?" "Never you mind, I just want some new socks."
But she would stick them on and have money in her sock. Like she would
Yeah,
have
in case any of the grandchildren popped round and she wanted to, pass them some money on. She used to go in, sit on her stairs, take the money out of her sock, miraculously bring it out of nowhere, and then she'd still have some saved in her sock. I've heard about under the mattress and things like that, but not in your socks.
I'd be too scared of it falling out and someone getting it for sure. Like
Sadly, she was robbed years ago. So after her house was robbed, she was a bit more where she kept stuff, put it that way. And we're still finding stuff now we never even knew she had put away.
Oh my goodness me.
But and you've got that about the socks, Cindy. My mother has got to be talking to you. The only people who knew was me and my brother where she used to keep it.
The other thing she's showing me, just with her quirkiness, like her quirks and that are setting her apart from other people, so that the eye, her pinky finger she's showing me, did it bend over on one hand?
No, that was my dad. My dad had an accident a motorbike accident years ago, and he lost his little finger, and then they couldn't do what they can do now. He used to be able to bend it right back, either side. So that there was no nerves in it, no nothing. That was just there for show. And he used to and that was his party trick. He used to be able to bend his finger right the way back to the top of your hand and right the way. I mean, we can all close our hand, but my dad used to be able to push it the other way. Because, I mean, this was in the 50s. Yeah, he was in the 50s when he had his motorbike accident, and they couldn't do the surgery they can do now. So they just basically sew it back on so that it looked like he'd got a little finger. That was my dad that could do that.
Wow, so this is what she's showing me with the finger. And I feel it was on the right hand.
Yeah, my friends used to come round and they used to say, go on, do it for us. And he used to sit there and wiggle his little finger everywhere.
Oh, okay. Goodness me. I'd rather she didn't share that with me.
I'm just like, exactly. Yeah, all my mates used to go, and walk out the room. Like,
it gives me shivers. Like, that's just, oh.
They just put it back on so that actually that he still had a full hand. I mean, nowadays they can do wonders, can't they? So, all those years ago, they just couldn't do it.
Yeah. She's also showing me that you were there a lot for her and you did a lot for her, but you were upset that you didn't get to go and be with her at the end. Not to upset you. I know we're going from funny things to now more serious things, but she just wants you to know not that she doesn't want you feeling that way, of feeling guilty that you weren't there. Why do I feel that she's showing me that there's that little bit of guilt there that she doesn't want you to have?
No, because I cared for her every day, and on the Friday, I left there in the afternoon to go and pick the grandchildren up from school. And I'll see you. I said, I'll see you tomorrow, Mum. She said, don't bother, your brother will be down. And that morning is when my brother found her. And normally I would have been there. But she said, your brother's coming up. Don't worry about it in the morning. Have a lay in. And, that's where I feel bad that I weren't for her at the end.
So your brother with his wife went there. Is this the woman I'm being shown?
Yeah, she went in first. My brother was putting his bike away down the shed. Well, some bikes away in the shed because we were having to tidy up. And my sister-in-law went in and that's where she found her. When she found her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I'm being shown here that you're not to feel bad about this because you weren't to know. And You did a lot for her, and she's really highlighting that fact and wants you to remember that, what you did do, not what you didn't do, that one, moment. And yeah, she just does not want you to be upset about that. She's very happy to be reunited with your dad, and she, as I said, was very ready from what she's showing me and had been accepting of this, but kind of hid, I feel, that the readiness a bit, to that she
Yeah,
knew
she used to say to us, "I can't wait till I see your dad again," but she wouldn't go on about it, if you know what I mean. She used to say that statement, and then we'd talk about something else. But I knew from the moment we lost Dad that that's where she wanted to be. They were inseparable.
because I do feel that she's, yeah, um, at peace, and that she's definitely happily reunited. Um, she's also mentioning your handsome boy, and she's referencing him in that way. And I'm hearing thank you to you. I'm just feeling, so to be honest, I'm not feeling Dad's energy. I'm feeling to see if I can feel anyone else's energy. And I'm feeling softly and subtly your son's energy. But it's almost like letting Mum talk and come through today.
Oh, I'm glad she's found him.
Oh, absolutely. They're reunited and connected. And I'm feeling like Dad's soft energy there, but not saying or doing a thing. I don't feel him coming forward, as in, not that he doesn't want to or doesn't love you. It's just,
No, showing respect for his grandmother to let her have her say, I think.
and I'm just feeling that she's the one that's kind of just been open to coming on through a bit while we were opening up that channel earlier. Let me just feel into this. She's showing me that she was close to her siblings, apart from one.
Yeah.
And,
sorry, I'm laughing. I know exactly what you're going to say.
But she's showing me that she's happy reunited as well. This is a female that she didn't get along with very well.
Yes, Pat, who you mentioned earlier. Patricia, Pat.
Oh. But I'm feeling it's okay. If you had wondered how they were going to be when they were on the other side together, they don't carry that stuff over.
No, because when my nan brought my mum home, Pat said to my nan, "Take that back where you got it from," and they never got on from when she was born, never. And that's Pat, and that's why it made me laugh when you said Pat.
Wow. Okay. Because she's showing me that the rest of them got along really well, and she had missed them too, is what I'm feeling. Apart from, I feel that, was there two boys in spirit, brothers?
Yeah, the two oldest ones.
That were, I just feel that there was a separation here, but I feel that there's distance. So,
my mum was 22 years younger than her oldest brother.
right, okay, because I'm being shown that for significance of whatever. Okay.
And from Pat, there was 12 years difference.
Okay.
So my mum was definitely the baby of the family.
And why is she making reference to beads? Beads. Beads.
Would they be rosary beads, do you think?
I would take that. She's talking about
I've
beads.
got my dad's rosary beads.
Are they with you now?
Yeah, they're hanging over a picture in the corner here. I've got my dad's rosary beads. I've got them draped over his photo in the corner.
Have these moved? Have these been moving?
Cindy, that's a nightmare in my property. I've got the box that's always on the floor, and I've got the rosary beads that are always on the unit and not hanging over the photo. So can you just have a quiet word with them three and say, pack it up, please? My anxiety is bad enough as it is.
I think they're just trying to let you know that they're around, not trying to give you anxiety. Are they off to the right side of you?
Yes, they are on the unit.
It's funny because I'm being shown things.
Yeah, the box is directly in front of me as I look across, and the rosary beads are behind me.
To the right
Yep.
of where you're sitting. Your face, yeah, facing that, and there is what I'm being shown here. Alrighty. And there's something in regards to a black jumper. A black knitted jumper. What's this? Was this your mum's? Have you kept this?
Could be, yeah, because I've got all her clothes boxed up at the moment because she was just a jumper person. Didn't matter whether that was winter, summer, spring. She always wore a jumper. I've got loads of her jumpers.
So she's showing me in particular this black jumper. Is that what she's got on in the photo that you've got in there?
One moment. She's got a black cardigan on. She's got a white top with a black cardigan done up.
And there's that black and white again.
Yeah.
Okay.
That used to be one of her sayings, you know. Not everything is black and white. So if you had a conversation with her and a certain topic come up, no, not everything is black and white.
And why is she saying petal?
I don't know. All I knew was I used to do her garden for her. It's the only petal I can.
There's something in regards to petal coming forward as well. And it's interesting because I'm seeing like these pink petals. So just see if that has any symbolic meaning at all coming up. And
the flowers we got her for her funeral were all pink.
okay. This is going to sound really weird, but I'm going to say it. Did she used to joke or have a joke about like having friends in hell? Because it's kind of like there is like I'm on the other side and I'm in this great, beautiful, divine place. It's like there is no hell. Like she's kind of like, why do I feel she had a joke about this?
Because she always used to tell my nephew that's where he was going to end up if he didn't behave himself. She used to say, you're going to end up shoveling coal. In other words, she meant that's where you're going to end up if you don't start behaving yourself.
Because she's making like a bit of a, like she made a joke kind of thing about it, and it's kind of like been a surprise that there is no, like, you know, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
how interesting. Alrighty. I'm just seeing what else, if anything else is coming through. Did you keep her glasses?
Yes.
Did she have glasses? And you kept her glasses. You've got her glasses.
If I could show you, I've got them here now in the case next to me because she won't wear the bloody things. So I thought, because of this dodgy eye, watery eye we're going back to, I've got her glasses. I don't know why I've got them. I just took them. She won't wear them.
I think she's just trying to mention some things around there in where you are, which is just interesting, and what you've kept, and just indications of her. Because she was like wanting me to mention that you had her glasses, and yeah. Alrighty. Okay.
But to me, Cindy, this is confirmation that you've got her.
All those things that's come through.
Exactly. No one else would know. And I go back to the knickers on the linen line. No one else would know. And that's why I rate you so highly, Cindy.
No.
Because you give the facts. You don't beat the bush. You say it as it is.
And I'm also getting a letter G here.
Yeah, this is her old. Is that George, her oldest brother, who I've just told you about?
Nah, this is someone in the living. God, then definitely a G and not a J. You know what my accent's like. Why am I hearing G? Like, it would have to be J-I if it was that. I don't know what's trying to be mentioned here.
Don't know. My middle name was Jean, but
No. I mean, it's not what it is.
no.
Hang on. Living G. And I'm hearing birthday.
Yeah, that's my oldest grandson's birthday in a fortnight.
Okay. So I feel that she's acknowledging this birthday again. Okay. Alrighty. And I'm just feeling like the connection's sort of softening now. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. I don't feel like the men have stepped forward at all during this time to bring anything forward.
I knew she'd find you eventually, Cindy. I knew it. Knew it all along she'd find you.
Probably won't be the first. I mean, the last. It might not be the last time that we hear from her.
What my family are like.
Yeah. So I'm just, feeling that she has wanted to take the opportunity while we had opened up